Hello, everybody. Thank you for joining me. This is Game God Fluent, bringing you episode 28 of Let's Play Queen's Wish, the Conqueror. Go ahead and adjust my own volume a little bit here. We are in the Scorpion Pit, and it's a dangerous Scorpion Pit. I'm going to go ahead and light a smoke here. We could go ahead and possibly reclaim this pit. I don't really know what we're doing here. We're just fighting prisoners that have escaped and generally, having fun and trying to survive here. So let's move on. We've seen this dialogue the previous episode, so I'm not gonna go through it. We're gonna just get right into it. Immediate poison for everybody. Let's go ahead and shoot Aziza. All attacks must be focused on Aziza. Let's try to stun her with a shot. Resisted but slowed. Critical, nice. I'm going to go ahead and move here. And then Bleeder. Critical again. She heals a little bit, but we're going to keep rocking her. Let's get a cure wave. No, wait. Let's save the cure wave and shoot. Let's get strong magic on her. 14, very nice. Let's go ahead and shoot. She is the top priority. Elspeth, perfect. Let's continue her slowed and weaken her and stuff. Slowed, weakness. She's already bleeding. She's already weakened. Let's go ahead and put some strong magic on her. 16, perfect. She's summoned. That's not going to help. Let's go ahead and just use this cure wave now. And then go ahead and strong magic. Beautiful hit, 22. Oof, those hurt. Those hurt, no doubt about it. Try to stun her. Stun resist, but slow, dead from the bleeding. Alright, time to kill some scorpions. Sorry guys, I am super relaxed from watching ASMR like you would not believe. I am just chilling. And hope you guys are doing well. I think we're going to have more success today. Hopefully. We are getting rocked here. This serpent is not helping things. You got to use a potion too. We still have a... Ooh, nice. We still have a... necromancer to deal with, and that's gonna be rough. Critical. Kill. They're doing just enough damage to be pests and get us down to lower health a bit. Let's try to go ahead and heal Matthew. We are still getting rocked. Hopefully there's something in this chest here. The poison. Okay, it's worn off. But we're pretty rough here. Worst things worse, we can just die and get out of here. 40 gold coins. A blessed horn has an effect when it's in your pack. Physical armor +1. We're over 400 coins. And let's see if we're the ones that want the physical armor. 17, 18, 14, 13. Yeah, because my magical defense is not as high. Maybe I can unlock that. No. That's F3. You emerge basically intact from the scorpion pit. You cleared out a lot of the pests here. The Vault will be able to reclaim it easily now and resume it using it for their grim purpose. But why did I want to do that, is the question. For their grim purpose. That's what I mean. Like, it's a grim purpose. Nothing in here. I thought we had to fight a necromancer too, but maybe he escaped. Oh, hello. Oh dear. We've got to kill him ASAP. Let's go ahead and put stunning shot on. Stunned him. Beautiful. We can handle the skeletons, I guess. You've got to go ahead and heal Elspeth or Matthew. Me. Matthew, I'm going to go ahead and bleed tearing. Ah, bad move. It's okay, he's the last one in here. We can handle this. Do you have another potion? I hate to use the Scroll of Mercy, but... Scroll of Mercy. Hee hee. Stunning shot. Stun, slow, nice. At least Matthew is on his way down there. Get rid of this necromancer. Let me go down there and bleed him. Ah! Enemy slowed me. Come on. Okay, we got this. Got him. Let's get his little skellies now. Ooh, these skellies are tough. Go ahead and whirlwind. Your next, it's... Oh, wait. Whirlwind. Whirlwind. Shoot the skelly. I will go ahead and you can't bleed the skelly, but we can weaken it. Go ahead and whirlwind. And shoot the skelly. Go ahead and kill the skelly. I'm surprised arrows work against it. Beautiful. Critical. Dead. The necromancer is dead. We get a war axe. Let's go ahead and have you carry this stuff. War axe. 2 silver bars. Beautiful. But we use the Scroll of Mercy, which kind of hurts, but what are you going to do? Could we have gotten by without the Scroll of Mercy? Maybe, kind of, possibly, probably, but anyway. We cleared the scorpion pit. Who wanted that information? Who wanted that done? Let's have 3. North, someone in here wanted that done. The Vault Waters, good day. Water maids, I should say. Alright. This was an offering to us, I think. Right? From Alistair. Let's see what he says. Please travel carefully. I have cleared out the scorpion pit. You tell the governor the tale. He's quite pleased. I will make sure all hear of this blow you struck for Vault tradition and justice. When you journey to Thabhlen, our council will be grateful. Also, you should expect less banditry on our roads now that things have one less pit to hide in. Now that thugs have one less pit to hide in, please keep any treasures you found as our offering. Your offering is accepted. I'm so glad. Any more offerings for me? Alas, our meager resources have been exhausted. I do have good news for you. If it is tribute you want, Thabhlen is not a long journey to the west. Go there and meet our council. They have so much to offer you in return for but a little military aid. Haven's business. I note you are still wounded. An infection of the wound. I believe the dagger that struck me was Ukot made. Those dirty people make dirty weapons. Still, I'm assured it will heal in time. Alright. We may have leveled up? No. We need 30 more XP. Vitasa Barracks, Stoneworker, the Sand Patch Inn, Merchant. I guess we can come here and maybe buy the Crushing Rune. Since it's cheap. It's 80, and we can add 2 physical damage to the spear. Let's go ahead and grab that for 80. Crushing Rune. Let's see. I guess it's time to head to Thabhlen. Actually, let's get a night's in at the Sand Patch. Coal, Arula. Room for 3 coins. Perfect. Alright, Haven report. No theft. No theft risk in Haven lands. Wow. Gain some good materials. Theft chance 25% in Vol. I thought that would be lower, because we cleared out the Scorpion Pit, but a nice gain from them. 72 coins. We can spare a Quicksilver, but we can't spare an Iron. We're up to 50 in Stone. We have 418 coins. Life is going well for us here in the Frontier, the Outback, whatever you want to call it. Let's head to Thabhlen. And, see what we can accomplish there. We haven't been to Thabhlen. This is our fort. Oh, we have to clear out Thabhlen Pass for the fort, too. I forgot about that. Large force of all soldiers. We saw that before. Capital of the Moschat. We haven't even seen the capital city yet. I did not realize that. I thought Vitasa was the capital. A single major pass leads through the high, jagged peaks that run along the west coast. This pass is the main route to Thabhlen, the capital of the Vol. The pass is blocked by a huge fortification reminiscent of the Vol gates. High walls, massive steel gates, archers on every parapet. You can see why the rebellion is stretched on. Until someone can break the defenses of this fortress, an incredibly difficult task, the Owen will never be able to defeat their former masters. Wonder if they're going to attack me. I'm not a spy. This war must end. The coast of the Vol is separated from the central desert by an enormous range of jagged mountains. There are only 2 proper passes through these peaks. This is one of them. A wide variety of travelers flow through. Vol merchants, refugees, traders from other lands. Cool. A narrow passage leads between 2 tall towers. Vol warriors are gathered at the top and multiple ballistas are aimed at you. One shouts, "Armed warriors get special attention. Go in and see the commander." Begin to sense that you're entering a more dangerous region of the Vol. Near the capital, the foes are likely to be better armed and more challenging. You wonder if it might be wise to return later. You pass under the enormous gates of Thabhlen Pass. When they put their mind to it, the Vault can make some truly impressive fortifications. The steel gates are enormous. Haven soldiers are famously skilled. However, as long as these gates are here, defeating a fortress like this is beyond the power of the South Battalion. The sign says North Wing, Customs and Approval, South Wing, Wagon Pass. Owen can't be trusted. These are Mascha lands. Seen any spies? Barracks upstairs, authorized non-Owen only. Commander Jesus. Let's look around though. Let's look around for lootables and shootables. Okay. Alright, let's talk to Commander Jesus. The Vault sitting at this desk rises to greet you. Welcome. He looks at the insignia on your chest and nods. I'm Commander Jesus Moscha of Thabhlen Pass. Thank you for checking in. He is very young for a commander, barely in his 20s. As he talks to you, he keeps shuffling through the papers on his desk looking for instructions. It is an awkward conversation. You are a Moscha? Of course, only one with status would be trusted in a post like mine. I am Prince Matthew of Haven. Jesus nods. Yes, yes, here. He pulls a scroll out of a pile of sheets and reads it. His lips move as he does. You try to ask something, but he shakes his head. Sorry, I have guidance about you. One moment. Wait. He reads through his instructions twice. Finally, he sets the scroll aside, but he's ready to grab it again in an instant if he gets confused. So, Prince of Haven, I was warned that you were coming. I'm authorized to deal with you. Why are you here? I'm here to discuss the Vault's treaty with Haven. Of course, this was expected. The Vault is having a bit of chaos at the moment, but... He checks the scroll. This makes you welcome. If you ask permission to pass, I can let you through our gates. Been commander here long? Oh no, only a month. I was training for the war actually. Then there was a call. Someone was needed urgently to replace my predecessor. How are things going? Very busy. Since the Owen Rebellion, this pass is the main route to the coast. The travelers are constant. Honest folk, smugglers and spies, refugees. We get a flood every day. Still, you are especially welcome. He consults a note. If you need to rest, I'm told there's a free bed in the guest quarters. Any rules why I'm here? Nothing unusual, no fighting or stealing, just be polite and all will be fine. The people here are scared, as you can understand. What happened to your predecessor? She was a veteran of Old Owen Uprising, so she was sent back east after we lost quite a few good soldiers in an ambush near Merba. She's a leader and a trainer. I could only go fight, so they sent her and put me in charge of the papers and rules here. What do you think of the Owen? Most of them are good, solid Vol, doing their best to honorably pay off their debts and make our people strong. The rebels, though, they are willing to kill rather than face the consequences of their actions. They must be defeated. You don't think the Owen system is unjust? No, not at all. Though, he thinks, we have had less trade in the last 20 years, which meant more Vol becoming poor, falling into debt. Thus, many more Vol became Owen in recent years. It is worrying. Still, it is not a problem to be solved with endless bloodshed. Many Owen in this pass? Of course, there are Owen with every merchant caravan, every army. Don't let it worry you. Most Owen are good and honorable. We find the occasional spy, but we take care of them, so don't worry. I have another question. Commander Jesus can barely sustain a few fragments of conversation without shuffling through his papers again, looking up some law or rule or bit of guidance. He is very young and inexperienced for such a key post. I would like to trade. Understandable. However, this is not really a trading post. We let merchants through. They don't tend to stay. Can I get any stone? When the rebellion is put down, I'm sure that our merchants will be rushing through here, eager to take our fine stone to Haven's forts. For now, we are worried about surviving. Where should I go and shop? He consults some maps. I know that Thablen is eager to greet you. While you are there, our capital's merchants are the finest. Yes. I have another question. I'd like permission to pass through. He leaves the office to give some orders, then he returns. The gates will be open for you, Prince. You may proceed to the coast and to Thablen. He checks the scroll one more time for safety. Anything else you need? That's it. Ooh, Blade Master rune. +4 physical damage? Bruh. You're young and inexperienced. Walk out of the room. I'm over here looking at books and paintings on the wall. Wow, nice bookshelves you've got here. Cool. Very nice. Just looking around. Nice globe. Oh, come on. How do we get that? He doesn't seem to be moving. We'd have to probably kill everybody in this fort. Yeah, alright, let's head through here. Please pass through, Gametti. Another chest. Piles of wood. Courtyard is for the inspection of travelers and wagons before they pass through the southern halls to the other side of the pass. A frenetically busy woman with a clipboard is directing traffic and interrogating confused travelers. When you get close, she cuts off a confused Vol merchant and turns to you. Ah, the Havenite. I am Gametti. I was told you were here. If you need directions, I can spare a moment. I'd like to trade. Really? Here? I mean, you can look around, but this isn't a place for high officials to get fancy trinkets. Excuse me. She interrupts the conversation to help a heavily laden wagon through the narrow gate to the south. Eventually she returns. Sorry, sure things are more organized in Haven. What sort of things do you trade? Sometimes merchants exchange goods, a ton of straw, bales of cured leather, valuable and useful, but not the sort of things a diplomat needs when doing things. What do you think of Haven? We keep hearing rumors that you're coming to help us win the war against the Owen. I wouldn't say no, but I'm skeptical. Things never really work out that well. I have another question. Gametti carries on a stuttering conversation with you, constantly interrupted by angry merchants and terrified refugees. What do you need, Havenite? Quickly, please. Tell me about this pass. Thanks to the war, this is the main route for the dry, miserable Central Vol to the much less miserable coast. We're busy, as you can see. Please show us some mercy and don't make our lives harder. Stay in the allowed areas. Any problems with enemy attacks? No, so far. We get spies, but we're too far from Madraka to be attacked. We are still careful, though. These gates are old and hard to maintain. An Owen Saboteur could do a lot of damage. Where shouldn't I go? Our guards and stores are upstairs. Outsiders are not allowed up there, not even honored Havenite envoys. What is up there? Just the machinery for the gates, nothing you would find interesting. I'm a Prince of Haven. I was sent to help you. Gametti nods. We are grateful, though we wonder what took you all so long. Still, these are the rules. We insist you stay out. Excuse me. She runs off to settle an argument between a Vol refugee and Ariel merchant. Are you sure I can't get up there, bro? Where's Gametti? I only want the Mosche at Thabhlen would want you to help me. Perhaps that is true. Still, I heard nothing of this. You should go talk to the Mosche at Thabhlen. You might be given the ability to convince me. Excuse me. Okay, so we can't, do that. Pass guard. Please pass through. I can't talk to you. Oh? Empty pots. Couple logs down here. Okay. Alright. It's F3. Thabhlen gates. There's a small camp of merchants just outside the Thabhlen gates. The Vol have provided walls and safe spaces to rest for their traders. The merchants invite you to join them. After some friendly conversation, they try, with typical Vol efficiency, to sell you some building supplies. Trade with him. Pile of wood and stone blocks, trade news. You exchange news, but you learn very little. The merchants are hiding on the west side of the fortress because the east side is so dangerous. The rebellion rages on. No area east of these mountains is safe from Owen raiders. None of them can get to this side, though. Do you have any Owen? They shake their heads. This caravan is all free, Vol, neither Owen nor Moscha. Sadly, in this chaotic time, this isn't enough to keep them safe. Move on. You bid the merchants farewell and depart. Here's a guy. You are close to the capital city of the Vol. The massive walls of the city of Thabhlen loom ahead of you. The spires of their palace poke above the walls. Even to your jaded eyes, it is a glorious sight. Alas, the poor South Battalion would not be able to, without a lot of help, break these walls. Right now, this is a place for diplomacy. Here you can shop for allies. Haven doesn't take over vassals, it buys them. Okay. There's an old, withered, irritable stonemason sitting by this fire. When you get close, she takes a sip of some bitter herbal brew and looks you over. I'm Kellis, but I imagine you knew that. What are you drinking? My tea. It smells far more unpleasant than tea, but you don't say anything. You were waiting for me? Well, someone from Haven. We have your order waiting for you. Our order? 5 loads dressed building stone, ordered and paid for 35 years ago. Never collected. You fled the Vault without getting it. You still have it for me? Of course. We at the Vault have honor. We pay our debts. We do whatever we have to pay debts, including Owen. It is our proud way. You note that no Owen are working here. So I can just have all that stone? Yes, if you can collect it. I'm not shipping it myself. I'll be going now. Alright, best of luck deciding our future for us. If I pick up that stone now, it is going to go to waste. So what I can do probably is come back to her. Okay. Let's head. Oh, it's a long 9 hours, but it's worth it. Let's head to Greatport. Let's go ahead and talk to Hertha. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'm afraid our budget for that has run out for today. Try again tomorrow. Okay. Well, that's what we can do now anyway. Let's head back to Thabhlen Pass. Head through. This is awesome, though. Now we can go collect that stone. I'll send someone to collect the stone. You rebuilt Crossing Keep, didn't you? That's the only place in the vault that could easily carry that much stone. I'll wait for your minions to show up and the stone is yours. You make a note to send some minions. Have any more stone for me? The rest of my stock is spoken for. Needed for the war. I'll be going now. Alright, best of luck deciding our future for us. Gain 4 stone. The roads around Thabhlen are heavily guarded. They are watching for spies, infiltrators, Owen raiders, or anyone who wants to take advantage of the chaos. You immediately get their full attention. They are entirely friendly and servile. They would be massively punished if they did anything to anger the honored envoy of Haven. They give you directions to Thabhlen and strongly suggest you stay on the road. All the most fertile lands of the Vault are along the coast. Most of the people working them are Owen. The wealthy lords of the coast have found many ways to drive free folk into debt and bind them into servitude. The Owen do their best to avoid you as you pass. No doubt if they try to talk to you, the owners would not be pleased. Well, we're staying on the road. This place is crazy. What's down here? Crossing Keep south. Oh. Yes, Crossing Keep is south. Try to help the Owen. We've seen this before. No, there's too many of them. They've got a freaking war priest. Let's just not get involved with that. Years of war have left the farmers farther from the city in a condition of perpetual panic. As soon as you come within sight, they vanish into their crops. Alas, the people are uninspired. You find a small group of Moscha guards. They are far from the safety of Thabhlen and understandably nervous. They greet you and give you space by their fire. They warn you there's a band of Owen rebels just across the river to the south, and they've been placed there to keep watch. You tell them you have given permission for the Owen to stay there. They are understandably annoyed. Tough cookies, bro. Tough cookies. Alright, I guess. Well, let's head a little north. Oh. I don't want to go in yet. You enter the proud city of Thablen, a massive edifice of countless tons of stone perched on the west coast of the Vol. This is the capital of the loyal half of the country. This is where the Moscha rule from, and this is where they can be best negotiated with. Wherever you go, there are glances and worried whispers. The loyalists here have heard rumors that you are not on their side in this war. Okay, well, the rumors are true. The council waits for you. This city is safe. Thablen arms. Greetings, Prince. Welcome to Thablen. You have a free room. Rimson. The Thablen Arms is full of visitors. There are Moscha refugees, enterprising mercenaries, and alert traders, all looking for a way to escape or profit from the war. Surprisingly, you are forced to actually wait your turn with the innkeeper. Doesn't he know who you are? I'm Rimson. What do you want? We have 1 free room for 5 gold. A round of drinks is 3. How's business? Busy, as you can see. Too busy to talk. This is the capital of loyal Vol lands. Everything circles around here. Most of the business is from Moscha. They realize that their own want to slit their throats and they flee to the safety of the city. How's the war going? Good. We hear that the Moscha are doing well. Victory's due any minute. I mean, that's what they've been telling us for years, but it'll have to be true eventually. Where do the fleeing Moscha eventually end up? They stay here till they run out of money. Then they go begging in the refugee center. Then they're given a barn or something to hide in until the war's over. He's growing impatient. Got lots of customers. You need anything? That's all I need. Rimson nods and he walks off to help an impatient Moscha. I actually just want to... Why is it quick saving? Oh, lock. I just want to see who's up here and stuff, if there's any traders. I thought Thablen Arms would be traders and stuff. Like armor. Thablen Workshops. Alhimeli Owen. This workshop features the finest crafts of the Vol. There is fine iron armor, samples of good building stone, and similar products. The shopkeeper slides up next to you. I am Ahimele Owen. I see the honored envoy has come to see the fine products of our war-torn land. Please allow me to show what we have to offer. Tell me about the Vol's wares. I'm sure you have already seen the quality of Vol stone. It is all around us, after all. You should know that we also make excellent arms and armor, free of the flaws of Ugatish equipment. We have much to offer, Haven, now that you have returned. The flaws of Ugatish equipment? Ugatish weapons have some good qualities, I suppose. However, it is crude and ugly, and their armor, quite frankly, smells bad. Not the sort of thing for a proper noble warrior. What do you have to offer, Haven? Good weaponry and stone, in bulk, without the trouble of having it shipped expensively from the rest of the known world. Should you choose to help the Moscha, you will have first priority to get all the best work of our artisans. What about Owen? She's confused. Yes, I am an Owen to the Moscha who owns his shop. I still work hard and... Wait, were you asking if you can buy Owen? I'm sure that was not a serious request. I am paying off a debt. I am not a slave. I have another question. Ahimele Owen constantly shows you this helmet or that trinket, doing her best to lay the groundwork for later contracts with Haven Forts. You see your wares. Ah, forgive me, Havenite. I have had word from the main council hall. You're not to have access to our finest goods until the matter of the Vol's status with Haven is settled to our liking. I can still purchase things from you, though. I don't need anything. All right, we hope Haven will remember the Vol for all your stone and heavy ironwork needs. Dang, nobody can trade with me. Door's locked. Locked. Warfield. The courtyard is full of Vol soldiers training for the war with the Owen. Watching them is instructive. Their training is adequate, but nothing more. Their tactics are poor. Their organization and communication worse. However, with the help of Haven, they, or the Owen, could be a formidable army. Haven is back. Locked. Ooh. I should be allowed. We'd hoped you returned. Military planning, high security. I must talk to you. Kinzier Owen. I work for Arahuna. Council meeting hall. Alright, let's F3. See how long we've been playing. 36 minutes. Alright, we'll talk to Kinzier Owen. This there is an impeccably dressed man working in this hall, the cheek tattoo marking him as an Owen clear on his cheek. He's talking to a Moshaw, finding out what their business is and arranging when and if they are allowed to enter the deliberation hall to the north. When he sees you, he stops everything and rushes to meet you. He checks one of the many scrolls he carries. You are Prince Matthew, yes? I am Kinzier Owen, honored servant of Arahuna Masha. I have been told to watch for you. You are an Owen working in this hall. He is indeed the only Owen here. Yes, it is by the special permission of my master, Arahuna Masha, to whom I am self-bonded. I filter out those Masha and envoys who must speak with the whole council. I have a message for you. What do you want? My master, Arahuna Masha, says that she welcomes Haven back to Sacramentum, and she is eager to negotiate with you on behalf of the council. We have things we can offer and things we need. Who is Arahuna Masha? Well, all Masha are equal in the council hall. However, some are more eager and honored than others. Arahuna is of great status, and she has been chosen to speak with you with the voice of the Masha. What else should I know? Arahuna Masha is very, very busy. There's a war on after all. She also can't be seen to be overly biased in favor of Haven. This means that she can only give you one audience per day. Please use her time wisely. I'm ready to meet with the Masha. Kinzier Owen nods. Please proceed. The doors to the council are unbarred. Don't waste time talking to me. All of the Vol awaits your words. He bows and steps back. Treasury and records. Ooh. Wyvernley Smith. There's a free Vol sitting behind the counter, furiously processing a long line of forms, scrolls, and requests. You have seen your share of bureaucrats, but this one stands out by being efficient. That must be why he's in this building. When you enter, he returns his pen to his inkpot and nods. I was told a Prince of Haven is here. I keep the Moschad government and military operating. I don't think I can help you. Envoys are usually met in the main council hall. He thinks. Oh, I am Wyvernley Smith. I need to speak with you. I can't. I receive a message from Arahuna Masha. He says the name with great reverence. She insists on formally greeting you in the main council hall. Lots of chests up there. Alright, I guess I'm going to save here, actually, because we're 39 minutes in, and my mouth is very dry, and negotiating with her is going to take some time. But I want to thank you guys for joining me. I do hope you enjoy the LP thus far and are having a blast like I am. Really appreciate your viewership. Thank you so much for watching. Much love, peace, and joy, guys. Next time, we'll negotiate and talk to the Thabhlen Council in the capital city, and we'll see what's crack-a-lackin'. So until then, stay cool. So long, guys.